Welcome back, everybody, to College Football 25 Dynasty here on the channel. And then we went bowling our first season. Pretty impressive, I think, honestly. Here at the RL Carriers Bowl, definitely the biggest stadium that we have played in all season. And that is our opponent, Sam Houston State, the Bearcats. If you remember, on this channel, this was our first Dynasty team. And we're playing them in a bowl game here. So, pretty cool, honestly. The roster for Sam Houston is actually pretty different from when I used them. A whole lot of different players, mostly because of the nil thing. I think a lot of guys got added to the game, so a little different look. And we start this game off with a quarterback draw, picking up the first down. So, trying to move this ball here, and I can tell immediately this is... they definitely got some more players on defense from when I used Sam Houston, so they definitely seem a little bit tougher in the secondary. We're trying to run this football. We get it to 3rd and inches. Not a big fan of how that right guard pulled, if I'm being honest. And kind of felt like he waited too long to figure out who he needed to block. But either way, able to pick up the first down on the next play. Trying to step up in the pocket. Trying to find something here to throw the football to. We fumble it, but we're able to kind of get it back. But yeah, their quarterback is Hunter Watson. I don't recall him being on the roster when I used Sam Houston the first time around. It was Grant Gunnell was the quarterback we had as we take a sack right there. Yeah, I don't recall Hunter Watson being the quarterback there in Sam Houston. We tried running a screen, and then you can't get around the guys, the blockers and defenders to properly go out for the screen. So Hunter Watson here. Quarterback going to get picked off by Carl Glass Jr. right there. So throws an interception right away. So maybe they should put Grant Gunnell in the game, I think. Yeah, just a good play by us. Able to sit down in coverage and pick it off. So Carl Glass Jr., this will be his final game for us as he is a senior. So he will be graduating and becoming a real estate person, I assume. I don't really know what his major is, but we run the play here, get it to 3rd and 2, and we're going to come back again, pick up the first down. This game, we decided to start Brent Galloway at running back. Hunter Smith did not impress me much once we got to later parts of the season, so decided to go with Brent Galloway in this game. We throw this football here pretty quick to Galloway. That's going to get picked off. And that is just a really good play right there by the defender over top. Made a great read on the football, and yeah, tried fitting it in there. We got to be quick. Isaiah Cash, don't remember him on the team, if I'm being honest. If I remember, our safeties weren't much with Sam Houston, so we were able to come back, get a sack, make it 2nd and 17. So we're going to come back again here now, looking pretty good. You know, to come back 3rd and 16. Going to throw this football and going to try to step up in the pocket. Instead, he's going to get sacked. Going to turn it to 4th and 21. So they're going to have to punt. So no harm, no foul with the interception at this point. Run the screenplay again, and we do get some blocks. We try spinning, trying to pick up that first down, and they give us the first. So pretty nice stuff right there. Come back again, 1st and 10. Throws this football and just going to fall down because I saw the defender coming in. Did not want to risk getting hit. Run a little RPO. Would have liked some better blocking right there, but we do pick up the first down. And I can just tell this is really tight coverage we're dealing with here. So I'm going to try to lean on the run game a little bit more in this one. And Galloway's doing a pretty decent job for us in the running game right now. And 3rd and 1 here. Would have liked some better blocking. Had to cut it back the other way. Direct snap here to Galloway. Picks up the first down. No Ahmad Hardy. We used up his the amount of games he could play. If we played him in this game, he would have lost his redshirt status. So we want to keep that redshirt status. Get him as long as we can. Hunter Smith back in the game. Picking up some nice yardage. Gets us down to the 6. So shotgun formation. And we decide to step up. Run this one. I don't slide, and that is going to be a fumble. And we turn the ball over in scoring position yet again. At the very least, we should have around 6 points on the board. Instead, it's 0-0 here. First half almost done as they pick up the first down on a run right there. So to come back, Hunter Watson throws this football, going to pick up the first down. And there's some time here for this team to get down here and try to get some points, and no help over the top. He tried blitzing, bringing some pressure, bringing some heat. And instead, we get the big first down conversion right there. So 1st and 10. Hit him right there. Keep him from getting that first down. That's important because it causes them to use a timeout. So now 2nd and 1. A lot of time. And they pick up the first down again, but they have to use a timeout. They just threw the ball out of bounds here a few times. So instead, they just settle for a 50-yard field goal and able to make that one with relative ease. I don't remember it being that easy when I was with Sam Houston, but I don't know. It seems like they've kind of buffed CPU kicking recently. So either way, we're able to get some more pressure, get a sack here, 3rd and 16. They start the ball. They start with the ball in the second half, so 3rd and 16. This should be, easy. Keep everything in front of us, and instead we don't. We allow a guy to kind of leak out there and pick up the first down. So not ideal. 1st and 10 here. Watson, wide open guy over the middle. Going to be brought down right there. And now it seems like Sam Houston is in a little bit of a groove here offensively. Picks up the first down right there. So they're going to come back, 1st and 10 again. Going to hand this one off. No play action, but we do bring some heat up the middle. We get our 4th sack of the game. So our defense, at times, is it great? No, but they're getting pressure. They're getting hits on the quarterback. And Watson again. I'd switch onto this guy, and then I just kind of, he was out of position anyways, but then we kind of get a weird kind of sit-down animation. We try moving him. Read option here for Hunter Watson. No one can catch him, probably because I pass committed right there. And when you pass commit on a run play, you're slower defending the run for some reason. I'm not sure why, but 2nd and 10. Throw this ball into quadruple coverage. Almost gets picked off. Got away with one right there. And at this point, we need to get some points on the board, and we're going to get hit. Pass is going to be incomplete. 4th and 10 coming up, and I decided to go for it at this point in the game. Need to make something happen here. We throw short of the sticks. We get shoved out of bounds. They give us the first down. I decided to say, you know what? Hey, I'll take it. 3rd and 4 here, though. Looking. Throws this one. I mean, they are just playing really tight coverage here. There's just guys everywhere. And we're just not winning. And we take a shot here deep. That's underthrown. And need to be out in front of the receiver to have him, to at least give him a shot at it. And that didn't happen. So now 2nd and 10. Going to get hit as the ball comes out. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 now. Going to look here. Throws this one. And Cole is just going to come in with it. 4th and 1. And we decided to go for this. Really want to get a touchdown here. This was really tight. Able to come up with that one. We decided to go hurry up here. Incomplete pass, obviously. So now 2nd and 10. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Just can't even get blocking now. So it's just kind of a rough day here. I mean, nothing's coming easy here. And we run a screenplay, 4th and 5 here. And I decided to settle for the field goal here because we have to get some points on the board here. Kick the field goal, kick the ball back to him, play defense, hopefully get a stop, and then try to come back out and, potentially tie this thing up with a touchdown. That's kind of the thought process I had, but then our defense is just kind of now getting torched here a little bit here in this second half, 4th quarter. I make a good read here. Kind of just get right through the gap, able to shut down that run play. So now 2nd and 13 coming up here. Hunter Watson standing in the pocket, throws this one, and we give up 12 on that play. So now 3rd and 1 makes it a lot easier for them to convert. And even if they do convert, so if we could have knocked that ball out, they would have had to go for a different look there. But now 1st and 10 again. Watson standing in the pocket, just a quick throw right there. And, right now we can't stop anything. In this 4th quarter, we just can't get pressure. And that's just not happening right now. 3rd and goal turns into 4th and goal. And they are just going to kick a field goal. And so now we are down multiple possessions here if we want to tie this thing up or at least take the lead. So now those turnovers, the interception and the fumble really loom large in this game. This was a really good throw from Armenta right there. As we were trying to get down the field. Want to get down here quick. 3rd and 6 here. And we get hit as we throw the ball again. And I'm not sure if we had anything. 4th and 6. Gotta go for it. We run a screenplay here, and we just don't get the blocking for it at all. We try cutting it back inside, making some guys miss. We don't convert. So now we got to get a turnover here. We're going to try to press them, maybe get some pressure in here. If no one gets beat, and, well, they get beat. Carl Thomas beat over the top. And that is going to do it for our hopes of winning the RL Carriers Bowl, pretty much. We will get the ball back. And we're going to try to at least get some points on the board for, moral reasons, I suppose. Sullivan comes up with a big catch right there. That's probably the most impressive play Sullivan has made all season. Now 3rd and 10, trying to navigate the pocket. We go over the top here, and we had him. Just a hair overthrown. So now we're going to come back again. 4th and 10, and we're going to get sacked. And, that's going to make things really difficult for us to win this game, even if we get the ball back. And, before they can't run the ball, now they can run the ball. Big hit right there, trying to force a fumble. Can't do it. Maybe we should have let him get out of bounds, but now 3rd and 3. Calling some audibles here. Hot routes. We do shut down this run play, though, but there's just way too much time, came off the clock. A minute 8 going to be left here after they kick this. Actually, a minute 4-ish after they kick that field goal to make it 23-3. And, this is going to be really difficult to do because we're going to have to get a quick score and then an onside kick and then a quick score and then another onside kick and then another score. So that's probably not doable. 12 seconds left here. Not sure what happened on this play on the defense. Looks like there's some sort of switch coverage or something like that. They kind of got their things mixed up, but either way, Devin Wells comes up with the touchdown with 6 seconds left. So you think at the very least, if we would have gotten maybe a touchdown earlier in one of those drives, we'd still be in this game. And a field goal. Without those fumbles and interceptions, it's a really different game, but that's why you can't turn the ball over. So onside kick, and they pick it up. We tried rolling it so we could maybe try to get a hit stick, fumble, get the ball. That doesn't happen. So they're going to nail it down. Victory formation, and we are going to lose in the RL Carriers New Orleans Bowl in Season 1. That's how our Season 1 ends. And, very disappointing performance, I'd have to say. I mean, just did not play very well. Our offense was just completely stymied in this one by Sam Houston. And, disappointing to say the least. So, Aiden Armenta, 23 of 44. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But a lot of that came, a lot of that yardage and that touchdown came on that last drive. Running game was okay in this one. Just couldn't do it situationally. 2 fumbles doesn't help. 1 was a turnover. 1 we got back, and the interception. So, Receivers just didn't win a lot today. That's really what it was. They just didn't win. And that made things very difficult. Blocking was not very good in this one. Too many sacks given up in key situations on 3rd downs and 4th downs, giving up sacks. Just not ideal. We were able to get pressure ourselves, and we were able to get some interceptions. Our defense actually, surprisingly, kept us in this game, which kind of wasn't a thing most of the year. So I like how that kind of flips, honestly. It's like poetry. Not really, but screwed up version of it. So Carl Glass Jr. was the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Week. He had a very good game, of course. Had a sack, interception. And so our staff, we do get Quentin Ezekiel and we get Cam Brink. We hired both of those guys, so that is a positive right there. Both those guys have some good traits, so I'm excited to get them in here. And so here's the college football playoff. Texas State did make it. They lose to Notre Dame by a touchdown, so Texas State, pretty good team, honestly, that we lost to. See, Ohio State beat Alabama. And then the actual full CFP, Miami made this version of it. And it's Ohio State beating Oregon. So Oklahoma State made it. And outside of that, it's not too far from real life. So As outside of like Michigan making it, and Miami and Texas State and Oklahoma State getting a bye, pretty close to real life. So let's take a look here at the stats at the end of the season. Aiden Armenta, 3,000 yards, 29 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. A very good first campaign for him. Interceptions really stacked up second half of the year. Hunter Smith, 169 carries, 701 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns for Ahmad Hardy. Aiden Armenta with a rushing touchdown on the season as well. Hunter Smith was good for a bit and then just kind of didn't really feel that good near the later half of the season. Tyler Griffin, 856 receiving yards on the year, 10 touchdowns. Devon Wells, senior, 6 touchdowns. Nate Sullivan had a touchdown. Did not get a lot of production out of our tight ends. They're just really unathletic, and it's kind of tough to go to them, honestly, because they kind of don't win that often, and they drop the ball a lot. So in terms of who gave up the sacks, it was Devin Smith giving up 8. These aren't fully accurate numbers personally, but that's kind of what our blocking looked like. And then for TFLs, Billy Pullen, 20. Shorter with 20. We got 14 for Hopkins. Wells was at 13 before it went away. Carl Fontroy led the way with tackles. I feel like that's not good for a safety to lead the way with tackles. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But Trisha Shorter, 14 sacks on the year. And we have Billy Pullen with 9.5 on the year. David Godsey with 4 interceptions on the year. And then we got Carl and then Therese Hopkins. So we really had some turnovers this year, honestly. It felt like they didn't come like multiple times in some games, but we were able to get enough, I think. Deflections, if you're interested in who deflected the most passes, I'm kind of surprised. It doesn't feel like your guys ever really deflect passes, honestly, but I don't know. Maybe knockouts count as deflections or something. Max Larson made some field goals for us, 11 of 13. Extra points, he was 95% accurate on those. Must have missed an extra point because I don't recall missing one. Punts, I don't think we gave up a punt return. So that is the stats for season 1, and that is it for season 1. And we lost team prestige. We were 1.5 stars. Now we're 1 star. I don't get how we lost team prestige personally. Maybe it's because we changed some coaches or something like that. I don't really know why we lost team prestige, but we did. So that's kind of odd to me, but whatever. 1.5. It's not as bad as going to a 0-star program. So at least we didn't do that. We should get that half star back next season. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to hit like. Off-season video coming maybe this weekend. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.